We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Aaron Brooks gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Santander sprinting after it, but this will land untouched.
7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Severino goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, and there's one away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll take.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Andrew Cashner, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Andrew Cashner, big guy, big arm. You know, he's been the guy that everybody's wanted to get their hands on. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 220 pounds. Hard thrower, 95 to 97. Good sink, good slider, decent changeup. He's yet to put it all together, but if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough to hit.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Junior.
Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. And he fouls this one off. Cashner, the former Ranger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
A ball and a strike now. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Orioles held in check there. We are still scoreless. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. They'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Number 21 is there, and he'll bring this one in. So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce to first. Mancini has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The second base.
Coming to the plate now, number 23. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 0-2 pitch, and another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Severino. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He's just 1 for 6. No balls and a strike to count. A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
So striding forward now, Renato Nunez. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the flag court and gone. Rio Ruiz to the plate now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Lined hard down the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To first. Mancini over to his left, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander waits on it. And that ends the inning. Red Sox. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. This is hit pretty well out to left field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Severino leads off second with nobody out. Popped up, but this will land untouched. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He's there and records the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter.
Ready now for Baltimore. Number 1. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. This one's down to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Striding in once again, Dwight Smith Jr. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1 the count. 2 out here and a runner at second. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Moreland is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Off the Boston, the third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Devers.
Chopper foul. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waiting.
A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Santander is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Here's the 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. Santander is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
The batter, the first baseman.
From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
In there, now the throw.
0-1.
Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the Sun. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. He pulls this one into right. Santander is right there as he takes it for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Now at the plate, Pedro Severino. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kachner. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded to the right. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box now, number 21. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Number 1. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Benintendi. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Rafael Devers. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
The 2-1 home. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Martinez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now.
Now batting.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Into the box now, number 23. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Okay.
In now, Christian Vasquez. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. The 1-2 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Santander going back on it, and he brings it down to end the inning as the goal. 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now.
Leading
Too
off
much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
The second baseman.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to.
And this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. This is skied into short left center. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. And there's ball 1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Anthony Santander will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Under it is the center fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Rafael Devers. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is line to left. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. First delivery to him on
Leading
the
off
way.
for the Orioles,
In tight here with the first
baseman,
pitch fastball that's
Rio
1-0.
Ruiz.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number one. At the plate, Pedro Severino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air to shallow center. Number 23 onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Beggars can't be choosers right there.
Now batting.
We love those
Number
lawn darts.
21.
Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Into the box, number 21. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in, number 1. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Your
Miguel
attention,
Castro
please.
has been summoned from the
Now,
bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Miguel.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Now batting.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Severino corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Bogaerts is retired. 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
No balls and 1 strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning.